Hello Pisces, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your monthly in-depth reading, and for that I in tune with your major energy, and the energy that mostly that you are dealing with, dealt with, or will be dealing with. And for that I use the major arcana, animal spirit, and oracle deck. And after that I delve deep into the situation or the scenario that you are dealing with pertaining to that energy. And I use different kind of tarot deck to get to that. And then I'm also gonna give you a divinely timely message by using mystical shaman oracle deck. Okay, this is an intuitive free flowing reading, and I also take jumpers from the deck, so sometimes it takes more time to get the card. Just something that to keep in mind. And that's that. So we already got Chariot, Cancerian card. Lion. Wow. Okay, we got our Lizard in reverse, and we got Deer in reverse. Okay, let's see the Oracle card. Divine discontent. Okay, so Pisces, let's take a closer look at this. Pisces, I feel like that, yeah, I feel like that you are very energized right now. You want to make a lot of things happen. You have a lot of energy, zeal, willpower, but at the same time, there is like it's like you feel like you're not ready for it, but you energetically you feel like you need to do it. There is a certain kind of, it's like almost I'm feeling like this, like it's like um you feel that urgency, you feel that desperation, that you need to make things, something happens, you need to go after some things, you need to do something. There is a very action oriented energy I'm getting, but at the same time you are not ready for this, but you are. So there is a little bit of like a discrepancy between how you wanna, like what you feel like what's your body is saying you, like what's energetically you are feeling, and what you are um mentally you are feeling. So there is a discrepancy between your energy and your mental energy, your body energy and your mental energy. I'm really feeling like that. I'm feeling like you are kind of perplexed. You are kind of, am I ready for this, and do I have all the ducks on the row in order to really go for it? I feel like you really want to go for something big. You really want to go for something that you have not done, like before, like something very new, something very energetic, enthusiastic, something very interesting, that intrigues your passion, intrigues your interest. And but at the same time you feel like, am I ready for this? Am I is it really, like is it really something that I even like, that I want to go through? There is a little bit of sense of doubt that I'm getting, but it's more than doubt. I'm getting that you feel like, oh, maybe it's too good, it's too good to be true, or maybe it's just too much to handle. Maybe it's I should cut my clothes according to, like, cut your clothes according to your cloth, something like that. Or is vice versa, cuts your cloth according to your clothes, cuts your clothes. Okay. The thing is that am I biting too much, than more than I can chew? That kind of perplexity a little bit there. But there is also a bit of energy, that something just pulling you, something that your energy is like just like drawn towards. It feels like you need to go towards, you need to do, you need to. So there is I'm feeling like that you need to do because chariot is also because it's a cancer card, it's a cardinal energy, it's like a movement, making things happen, changing, like seasonal change. Also we are getting into new year. We are like, we had a, like, whatever year to 2020, like, so there is like a sense of, it feel like maybe you have been in a stagnation, mental stagnation, energetically you have been in a stagnation for quite a while. So there is this kind of pull, it feels like you just want to burst out of this kind of stagnative energy and do something, but at the same time you feel like you are not ready for it. You need much more energy and resources than you can have at this moment. So there is that kind of discrepancy I'm feeling. But at the same time, look at this lion is right there. I'm feeling like this is absolutely you, your spiritual energy, like your, when you focus on your vision, when you visualize, you really see things further. You visualize a long, you are visioning something that is something that you want to do it for the first time, or something that is big. It is big. It doesn't have to be big to others people's standard, but in your standard it is big. So this would be relational depending on who you are, because we all have our own standard of what is big, what is small. But I really feel like that with the lion, that you are focused on something. You really want to get something done, and you really want to, like, achieve something. There is a sense of very external achieving kind of energy I'm getting with the lion and chariot. Both of them are very driven, in a very driven energy I'm getting, very driven energy I'm getting with the lizard in reverse. Hmm. Oh, I see. You're not confusion. You're this dilemma, whether I'm ready for it, coming from this aspect that you know that the wherever you are heading towards, whatever you are heading towards, whomever you are heading towards, this gonna this gonna require not only just your, like, zeal to do it, not only your willpower to do it, not only your fire, that you are fired up to make something happen. It will also need a lot of flexibility and changes at your part. You are not sure whether you are ready to really change yourself. That's what you are looking at, because lizard in reverse is like a lizard is all about adaptability, but you feel like you are not ready yet to, you don't have that flexibility or adaptability within yourself as of now. The amount, the intensity of adaptability that will require this, whatever you're heading towards, you are not sure whether you have that. That's why like, so you're intuitively, you kind of know that this is not, maybe you may need more time, but there is, your energy is pulling towards, pulling you towards this. Your energy is saying just go for it, just go for it, but intuitively in your guts you feel like yes, you want to go for it, but yes, yet you are not yet ready, because there is a certain things, the adaptability and the flexibility at your part is still, you are still working on it. You are still working on it, because lion is ruled by Leo, which is also a fixed card. So you have this cardinal energy which is like a pushing forward. Then at the fixed card, you are like, you are feeling like that you want to do it on your way, on your terms. So there is a certain sense of little bit of rigidity, and you are very aware of it. You are very aware of your limitation. You are very aware of your, what you can or cannot do. I don't think I don't think you tell yourself white lies about your own capability and where you are. You are pretty much aware that where you are in life and what you can do and what you cannot do. But at the same time, energetically you're feeling like this is something worth an effort, and really just jump into this situation and go for it. But at the same time, you know that you need to be more flexible, you need to have the capability to bend, because there is a, you need to change yourself, you need to change your like belief. I'm getting that you need to change your viewpoint in a certain areas in order to really flourish in this new direction that your body, your energetically, you're kind of going towards. Yeah, with the dear in reverse, I feel like you know, like intuitively you know that we are gonna get deep into this, whether it's a intuition or your fear, that I don't know yet. But I feel like there is, because you feel like you don't have enough stability. Deer is all about its earth sign, it's all about survival, stability, you know, day to day survival. Like, do I have the fundamental I need before I can aim for the huge one? If I aim for the 10th story and my foundation is all like shaken, then I'm just gonna fall and break my back and never gonna recover from this. So that's the basic understanding of stability. You are looking at your own stability. You are pretty self aware, Pisces. If you're connecting with this, you are pretty self-aware, because this is the line. You are actually looking what can work against you if you go for this, because you are feeling this drawn, if you're feeling this energy to go for something really full force. You want to give everything to go for it, but at the same time you are like, something is telling you that, Pisces, you are not ready. And when you kind of contemplate on this, you realize that you feel like you are not stable enough. You need maybe some kind of material more stability. It could be you need maybe, like staying wise, or financial wise, or just with your foundation or belief. Like, you need a little bit more groundedness before you can actually go for it. Because in order to be flexible, one has to be very grounded. Otherwise the flexibility can cause chaos, and they can completely get lost in this ever changing orientation. In order to change orientation, one has to know their ground well, so that when they change, it does not throw them off the balance. And that kind of foundation, you feel like you still need to acquire, you still need to work on. And you know that whatever you are going towards, it will ask for, it will demand all these qualities and skill in you in order to really flourish. Otherwise you can fail miserably. That's what you think, but we don't know whether you are creating this kind of reality so that you don't have to get in there, or is it really reality. That we are going to get into we are going to get deeper into with the tarot. But here, what we are getting is divine discontent. This card is telling me, that message I am getting, that actually universe is telling you that even though it feel discontent, because your mind and your energy, your gut feeling, not gut feeling, your gut feeling and your mind, rational mind, not even rational, really thinking mind, is not really syncing on this matter. It has a little discrepancy, and it's creating a discontent. But I am getting that, like, universe is asking you, universe is actually telling you, this content is actually good. This discontentment is there for a reason, is here for a reason. So I really feel like that maybe you should, I'm not gonna jump the gun, hold my tongue. We're gonna go deeper, because but this card is giving me messages that you are supported, even though it feel like that you may fail miserably if you don't have all these things like situated first before you go ahead. But this is telling me that you are guided, you are supported, even though it may feel like that you are not ready. But maybe you need to think twice, or maybe think thrice, or maybe more than that. Really reconsider it, that where is this, that I'm not ready, that is coming from. Are you really not ready, or you are just telling yourself that you are not ready so you don't have to go through this kind of change? So that is the very personal question that you have to ask yourself. But what I'm getting here, the divine discontent, is like the universe is telling you that this is an opportunity that has been presented to you by the universe for a purpose. I'm really getting that. And I feel like there is, through this discontentment, through this unsettlement, whether I should go for it, or whether I should hold back. Because it's not that you don't want to go for it, there is a clear cut indication that you definitely want to go for it. It's just a matter of timing for you, whether you are ready or not. But in the name of time, how much you want to buy time, and when it's gonna turn into a procrastination, that is the fine line that you have to really keep an eye on. And it's telling me that divine discontent is actually mutually supporting. This discontentment, this mind and your gut feeling is not aligned. They are not aligned for a purpose, because you have to learn something from it, much bigger lesson, or something very positive that's going to help you. Or this is also feel like I'm getting that, I don't know, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell it. I am getting these messages, I am getting this intuition more than messages, that I feel like you are guided and you should just go for it. That's my take on it. But this is what I felt intuitively, okay? Alright, let's get deeper into this situation. What's going on? Wow. Queen of Wands and Six of Swords in reverse, and then Hierophant in reverse. Three came together, so I'm gonna take these three together. Okay. Let's get some more. Okay, we got Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Oh wow, it's like a reverse row. One more. My eyes are closing off. I don't know why. I'm feeling little energy depletion. Maybe this tug of war between your gut and your mind, you feel a little energetically depleted. You feel like that you need to rest a lot, physically saying. You feel like that sometimes it just gets too intense and you feel like I just want to tag out and just sleep for a while, take a nap, because it's just getting too much to make a decision. Okay, and then you have Moon. Wow, another Cancer card. So it's like maybe you have a strong Cancer, or you are honing this Cancerian energy a lot. Okay, so the Hierophant in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and Six of Swords in reverse, right on the Chariot. Yeah. Yeah, you feel like with the Hierophant in reverse, you feel like that this path gonna need a lot of spiritual evolution, spiritual enhancement, spiritual knowing. And what I mean by spiritual knowing, a deep knowing of yourself, what you truly really desire, what you truly really want in from yourself and from your given situation. That kind of knowing, you feel like that you are not yet there. There is this this deeper knowing, deeper knowledge, and and faith, and not faith, like a kind of trusting your own inner knowledge, that you are still not there. You feel like you need more spiritual work, you need to hone more self-trusting, you need to rely on more, like trust your more intuitive and inner knowledge, but you are working towards it, but you are still not there. And because of that, you feel a little discouraged to really take control of this situation. Really just take the wand, and I got it under my control. So there is a little bit of self-confidence, little bit of little bit of down self-confidence that I'm getting here. Because you feel like you need more work, Right now it may be something that you really want to go for, but right now it feels like with the Six of Swords in reverse, 6 is for me, according to Tree of Life, it's like it's a heart number, your heart chakra number. You definitely, your heart, it definitely wants to go for it, but you feel like that right now it's not the time to leave. Right now you're not taking the full control because you don't. Queen of Wands, another Leo card, Leo Sagittarius card, like you are, you do not have the full faith in yourself that you can do it, you can get it without a failure. Failure, what is failure? Is all learning, right? But like if you are taking it, like if you go for this without preparation, without proper plan and strategy and resources, you are gonna fail terribly in your mind. That's what you think, and you don't want to do that. You are trying to avoid that. That's why you're not taking the control with the Queen of Wands reverse, because you know that there is some works needs to be done. And Six of Swords in reverse, yeah, you are in a certain kind of situation which may not be very comfortable. That way, the situation you are in, your circumstances, your energy wise, but you feel like yes, you do want to leave from the situation. That's why there is a deep need. Your body is like, okay, leave me alone, just let me go. Your body is tired with this energy that you have been in for quite a while, and you know that the movement needs to happen. Like I said, it's not a matter of whether you want to do it or not. You definitely want to do it. It's just a matter of time right now for you, and you feel like yes, I know that my energy that I am in, the situation, circumstances I'm in, it's not really nurturing myself, my soul, but I am working on it, and this is not the time, so I cannot just abruptly leave it, even though your heart completely desire it. Your heart completely desired this, but you feel like you are not yet ready. There is a certain sense of held back I'm getting from you. And I feel like that's even though intuitively I feel like that you need to, it would be fine, but I also don't want to advise you to go there without your backed up by your solid intuition. Just because I said it or somebody else said it, you should not go for it until unless you feel you intuitively that yes, I am ready. Like otherwise, nobody gonna that can break a lot of confidence. So so make your judgment very quite thoughtfully. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, I feel like Pisces, it came under Lion. Like I feel like you have been doing a lot of stuff, but something is not fulfilling. You feel like the fire is missing. Whatever you are doing, whatever your situation is right now, the fire part of it, the inspirational part of it is missing. Because Lion is also Leo card, which is also talks about our inner child, our actual raw desire in life. And that is, you are very, being very thoughtful, being very mature about the whole situation, because you are kind of looking at your own drawback for this movement, but at the same time something is not giving you like a satisfaction wherever you are, materially. Material means not, it's not always have to do with money or home or car or something like that. It's also like what matters to you in life, like what matters to you, that if you do that it will make you happy. I feel like there is a lack of sense of happiness here, wherever you are right now in life. So you want to spark it up. You want to go for something that will bring you happiness. Doesn't matter how big and small that is. But there is a little bit of sense of unhappiness I'm getting. Like not satisfied. Not satisfied. Okay, one more card for Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Justice in reverse. You see that you feel like that you are not doing just to yourself. You feel like that you have a lot more potential, you have a lot more than you are doing right now in life. You have a lot more that you are doing, like you can do a lot more, and you know that, because I can tell whosoever you are, if you're resonating with that, you are a very self-aware person. You are not just a person who gets swiped away by, you know, other people's opinion or something trendy. You are very thoughtful, you are very grounded, but you still know that in order to go for something really big, you I feel like with the chariot you want to go for your real passion. That's something that you truly desire, truly want to do in life. You know, it could be anything, something that gives you a sense of being, a sense of you, sense of uh, being genuine, authentic to your own, to your heart. And you feel like you are being completely putting that off, you are actually being very unjust to yourself. And you have been contemplating about that, because that's why there is a sense of dissatisfaction that I picked up on. But that's why you are kind of fired up, you want to go for it. You feel like, okay, Spices, if you can't constantly contemplate on this, you're never going to do things. So this chariot, this initiation kind of energy is pushing you to do something. Just don't think about all this negative, don't think about all this calculative risk and anything, just go for it. You know, there is a certain sense of that kind of punch I'm getting with the three of wands in reverse. You know, like you have been waiting for it. Yes, you have been. There is a sense of it came under deer. Yeah, so it's like you feel these kind of hinges, kind of nudges that you need to do it. Sometimes you really feel this impulse energy that you just don't want to think about it anymore, you just want to go for it, you just want to go for it. You know, it's like that you have a surfboard, whether you know how to surf or not, and you just want to dive into the deep in the middle of the ocean, just having faith that somehow you will be like you will survive. But your rational mind is like, no, Pisces, that's like absolute BS, because you don't know how to surf. Yes, you have been learning for last 6 months, but you still need a lot of training in order to really go for big waves surfing in the middle of the ocean. Maybe you can do it by the shore without getting drowned, without being drowned, but you are not ready. But somehow your energies know you will be never ready until you throw yourself there, and then you will figure it out, your skill gonna come up. You know, so there is that kind of impulsive nature. And you know, more you feel this impulsive nature, your rational mind, this lion is like asking, if I'm feeling that impulsive, am I really grounded? Am I even ready? Because if I'm really grounded, I should not feel this impulsive energy, because you are taking impulsive energy as a sense of immaturity and ungroundedness. So when you feel, the more you feel impulsive nature in you, you feel like, okay, I am not ready yet, because I'm still feeling this kind of anxiety to go for it. So when I'm going to be completely grounded, then I will not feel this anxiety, I will be ready, and it will come to me naturally. So more impulse you feel, the more you feel that you are deer in reverse, more you feel that you don't have the foundation ready yet, like Hierophant in reverse, foundation ready yet to really go for it. The moon, god, all of a sudden I'm feeling so hot. It is really not hot here, I don't know why. I really don't know why. The moon here is like, it's really, you are like all caught up with your emotion. You are like, you don't know what to do. You are getting some kind of clarity with the moon, because it's all of them are in reverse, only this one is upright. The more you reflect on this, more you see this back and forth. Yeah, what I'm saying, that I just got this message, you know what, that's why it is divine discontent, because you are going through this back and forth, push and pull. Not your mind and your gut is not aligned for a good reason. Sometimes, not all the time, alignment is the good thing. Because of this non aligning, you are getting a lot of emotional clarity about who you are, what you stand for, what you truly want. You never really delve deep into what you are capable of, what you are made of, what you can do, what you cannot do. So because of this discontentment, it is a structure, it orchestrated for you so that you can get a lot of emotional healing through this. Whether you go for this or not at this moment, that's a secondary. Please keep in that in mind. What is primary happening here through this process to make a decision whether you want to go for it or not? You are going through a lot of soul searching. You are going through a lot of deep questions that what is necessary for me? Am I ungrounded? How impulsive nature triggers your uncertainty of your foundation? How flexibility is necessary in order to really get something bigger, something like chariot get going? All those kind of knowledge, and you where you placed within this whole scenario, because of all these thoughts are coming to you and you are really going through it one by one, very deeply thinking about it. It's giving you a lot of emotional healing. Whether you know it or not, it's giving you a lot of clarity about your own self, how you maneuver on an emotional level, what you need on an emotional level. All these things are coming very clear. The more you go through this process, the more this discontentment gonna bring you a lot of harmony and lot of self-knowledge and lot of intuitive knowing about yourself in a much more solid way. Like that's what like that's why I feel like the Hierophant in reverse, you feel like you need more time. Actually, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. They corrected me. This is not about taking the action or not. This is about really going through this process of taking an action, going through this process to coming to a decision. And through this process, you are going to be an Hierophant. Right now, your intuition is right. You are not totally ready because through this process, you are actually preparing yourself to be ready. Once this process is over, you will be ready. Yes, oh my god, this is such a absolute beautiful messages. Okay, let's get this. Let's get another layer. Okay, we got Justice again. This time it's upright. And then we got Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Okay, wait, too much. Look at this. No, cannot take this. Oh my god, what is going on? Okay, what is going on? They are not letting me shuffle. What is going on? What is the meaning of it? Yeah, deliberate, like stalling. What may feel like stalling right now, I feel like you need like this like you feel like something is pulling you back not to act on it. You know what it is. I think like that's a really orchestrated. It's really orchestrated. It's to bring you justice. Four of Cups. Okay, one more. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Okay, let me see. What is this Ace of Cups about? One more. Actually, I heard that I need to use a different deck. Let's take the traditional one. Two of Cups in reverse. Oh wow, Pisces. Is this some kind of relationship that you want to go for? It could be. Because, okay. Alright, okay, we are gonna get there. Let's not jump the gun here. Okay, Justice. And this, look at this, what I said, that you knew that you are not taking control, you don't want to move forwards, even though there is this uncomfortability of the energy that you are currently in. You know that you are not ready. And by stalling, by understanding that where you truly are, you are bringing justice. You are bringing justice. This is through this process you're firing up your inner knowledge, you're firing up your inner passion, you're firing up your inner purpose, even though maybe you don't realize that, because this is a very subtle process. With justice, this kind of thoughts is actually bringing you justice. This kind of thoughts gonna give you absolute equality between your own capability, like with what I said, 8 of Pentacles. You feel like that you are not doing what you're actually capable of. You feel like that you have more talent that you use, you have more understanding of life that you can actually make use of, you have more potential that you can actually make use of. So there is this sense of that you are not doing something to an optimum level, to your own betterment, to your own goodness. But here it's saying that by recognizing that you are where you are, by really understanding and crystallizing where you are in this process, in this reality, exactly where you are, and knowing your true place is bringing you justice. It gives you this sense, how can I, it's actually initiating a certain sense of deeper intuition skill that you can even imagine, because you are seeing, you are getting a lot of clarity. The moment you get a lot of clarity about your own whereabouts in life, and be really honest and truthful about it, that is bring justice to your all your action. It gives you a clear cut path that you can take later on. Look at this, because after that we got 8 of Wands, all about movement. More you do this, more you try to understand where you truly are. Don't lie to yourself. Don't try to know I am like all puffed up about ego. Yes, I can do this, I can do that. Don't worry, I'm just gonna go for it. Die, do or die kind of, that's kind of daredevil kind of thing. That's not gonna help you. What is asking you right now, just really be honest with yourself about your own position in life in relation to this situation, where you are, how you feel. Are you really ready? No matter how much you want it, are you really ready? Is this really something that you truly need? All this kind of question, all this kind of your whereabouts, where you are spiritually. Okay, everybody wants to be all this spiritual guru, or not a guru, everybody, we all like to think that we are all doing good stuff. Yes, we are, but we are also doing a lot of immature stuff that we don't acknowledge. Maybe this is the time to really be truly honest to yourself, and I think you are being very honest to yourself. With the Hierophant, you say, yes, I know that I need a lot of spiritual like knowledge, be spiritually really get in tune with myself, but I'm still not there. That is the last phrase, I'm still not there. Not many people can admit to that, because then it becomes a clash with their ego. So they feel like, yes, I'm there, I'm doing whatever I'm doing is right, whatever I'm doing is fine. If it doesn't go along as per my wish, that means somebody else is wrong. It's not about somebody wrong or right, it's about how you are aligning with yourself and where you are truly in this situation. And by doing this, you are bringing justice. Not only bringing justice, you are bringing, with this justice, you are turning this justice upside down. It was upside down, turning this, I put it in a straight, because I see that's why the justice, because it was upside down, but now it's like a what is that, what is the opposite of upside down? You know what I mean. But anyway, 8 of Wands is like your lot of movement. Now you are really firing up that fire. Once you go through this process, then you can fire up the fire. 8 of Wands, again, Sagittarius card, Sagittarius, Leo, fiery card. So you are very much aligned with your purpose. They're gonna be after this, when you feel like that you are getting more a grip on your own reality, on your own understanding where you are, then you will feel much more confident to really communicate, to really communicate how you want to go about it, what you want to do, what's your vision, what you want to get out of it. Those kind of communication. Maybe you are not going to be communicating with ourselves, yeah, others, but you are going to be communicating with yourself, and there are going to be a lot of communication that's going to be happening after you kind of give yourself, after you realize where you are in the life, because it's bringing, whether you know it or whether you realize or not, it's already bringing a lot of emotional healing with the moon upright. Okay. Four of Cups. Yeah, see, you are wondering about your impulsive nature, why it is there. Again, there's a crack, Cancerian energy. Maybe you have a like major Cancerian placement on your chart, or you ideally feel like this is your energy. I don't think this is somebody else's energy. This is absolutely your energy. So maybe if you have a lot of Cancer on your chart, this is maybe a more relevant to you. And there is a sense of kind of stillness that you are bringing into it. It's very interesting because the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the Four of Cups came next to. There's a lot of movement gonna happen at the same time. You are firing it up. You are like, okay, I'm getting ready, and more you are getting ready, more you can be calm and still, because more you are getting grip on your impulses. And that's when you are going to know, because right now you're already a very wise person already, I can tell, because you connect impulsivity with lack of shaky foundation. And you are going to contemplate, because now the impulsivity is going away. Even though you are gonna feel a lot of passion, lot of communication gonna come, lot of clarity gonna come, lot of movement gonna come. At the same time, there is undertone of like settled undertone of deep calming water, that really looking at every step that you are making, every decision that you are making, every thought process that you are going. There is no sense of do it rushed, do it hastily. Like that's gonna bring you a lot of foundational stability, with the moon. And what do you got? Okay, that Two of Cups and Ace of Cups in reverse. There is something that I really feel. I'm feeling like this could be for somebody. I'm getting two different messages. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting two different messages. One is that it could be that you are, whatever you are going towards, it gives you a lot of emotional healing. It gives you a lot of emotional fulfillment. It gives you a sense of being empowered emotionally, being in control, being respected, being acknowledged for who you are, that kind of equality. But like, you haven't got that. You haven't got that yet, and that's what you want to get. And this new path, that and it could be it that is a one message, that which is like in general of your life. And then there is another. It's like you are moving towards someone. You really want to charge forward towards someone, because you feel that you haven't got the love that you really truly desire and deserve. You haven't got that. This is very incomplete message I'm getting with this Ace of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse. Hold on, let me get another card on this. Definitely there is, like, you haven't got that. There is this sense of getting this emotional fulfillment, getting that feel content emotionally, and not just running around and doing stuff to feel fulfilled. You want to just find one purpose, or if it is a person, that one person that can give you this, like the sense of wholeness. That person not gonna give you. You already have wholeness within you. That person, that connection gonna emphasize that understanding that you are whole within. You want that kind of love, and you want respect, you want equality, you want acknowledgement, you want reciprocity, all these things that you haven't got. But they just told me maybe it could be somebody that you are going towards somebody, but it feels like overall in your life, and through this whatever you are going towards, you feel like those things gonna bring this, and for that you need to go through this process, and you know that, so you're not ready for it completely. Okay, one more card, just one more card for Ace of Cups in reverse and Two of Cups in reverse. Just one more card, please. Okay, look at this. Oh my god, this is absolutely Lovers in reverse and Nine of Pentacles. Not, I don't know why I'm saying Pentacles. Pentacles, Nine of maybe Pentacles is kind of on your mind. Stability, material stability. You want emotional fulfillment, but at the same time, you don't want to lose touch on the ground. You want to be realistic. You want to be realistic. You don't want to be up in the cloud all the time. But at the same time, Lovers in reverse, I feel like that there is yeah, you are deeply unsatisfied when it comes to connection, when it comes to what you truly like what you do in life and how that bring solid emotional fulfillment. Whatever you do, eight of Pentacles in reverse, you do something to which is very methodical, which is very like you do stuff in life, but like which is not bad or something, but there is inspiration. You are searching for this love based inspiration, and that love based can be love towards yourself, love towards life, love towards people, love towards a certain person. It does not really matter. All the essence of all of this is very very clear, because look at this, we got the three love card possible here: spiritual love, spiritual unity, lovers, Two of Cups, material equality and material manifestation of spiritual love, Ace of Cups, the river, that kind of link between material manifestation of a spiritual love and the spiritual love, what runs in between and make these things connected. You want this, you want that kind of satisfaction in life, whether it's a person, whether with something that you do that you deeply love, there's something creative. You want to be you what you want, that's where you're emotional. This is the divine discontent. Through this discontent, you are getting to know what you truly need. I don't think when you started this chariot you knew what you exactly want. All you want is this kind of absolute, kind of very holistic connection with yourself and with others and with a particular person. Like all this thing, that's your motto of life. It's not about getting money, getting fame, getting all this kind of recognition for nothing. Your recognition comes from this connection, solid connection with another being, solid connection with your own life, and solid connection with yourself, which is emotionally fulfilling. That's what you actually want. And that's why it is divine discontent, because without this discontent, you would have never found out what you truly want. What you truly want, you may have gone towards this, rushed towards this, without knowing why your body feels this emergency, this pull. Because what you want is these three: Ace of Cups, Lovers, and Two of Cups. Whether it could be another person, whether, and an ultimate goal is emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment, feeling that you being very comfortable and in love with your own skin, in love with your own feelings, so that you can share that love with others equally and get this kind of love entanglement that can enrich you spiritually and give this hierophant going. Okay, this is a very nice reading. Okay, let's get some messages. I'm gonna get two cards. One is invitation, one is medicine. Invitation is universe is inviting you to accept this energy right now, and the medicine is in universe is asking you to heal from that energy. So once I get that card, I'm gonna read it from the book, because they just amazingly described it pretty well. we got our card. The corn is your invitation, and the Pachamama is your medicine. Okay, let's give me a second. I'm just gonna pull out the book pages. The corn. Corn is 10. Again, 10 broken down to 1. 1, all about initiation. Again, initiation. Taking chances. That doesn't mean that you have to act on it, that just to go through this process, go through this discontent, and not be fearful and run away from it. That is a taking chance. That is being grounded. Corn is all about Capricornic groundedness. Okay. 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, corn, invitation. You plant a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard. Even in moments when you are losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust. Whether those rewards are financial or kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. It's saying that, yeah, you are doing this. I feel like maybe you are already in this midst of this energy, and it's asking you, the moment you're gonna feel the just, you feel like you are doing just to yourself because you are getting to know what you need, what you want, all this emotional clarity. You are feeling like you are getting more grounded with your spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom, spiritual feeling intuitively, and then you just gonna go for it. That be grounded on that basis and then go for it. And Pachamama is 40, broken down to 4, is all about holding on, family, being very, again, another grounded. So there's a lot of focus on groundedness. Don't just be swept away by the energy. Okay. Pachamama, medicine. You still believe that you have been cast out of the Garden of Eden, that you are motherless and homeless. You suppose that you need to work very hard to survive or thrive. It is time to stop suffering, let go of that old myth, and realize you were given the garden or to rejoice in and to become its steward. Your melancholy is really a longing to return to the heart of Pachamama. Listen deeply to the mother who is always there for you. Walk in beauty and honor all life. I think what it is for some people, because you are longing for this, look at this, it's all about acceptance, it's all about being loved, all about feeling included, all about feeling belonged, those kind of thing. I feel like you long for love, you long for deep love towards yourself, towards others, towards certain person. The basic thing is that you longed for significant love. It can come in any form. You long for true love, you long for real connection, and because of that maybe you have not got it for a long period of time in your life, because and that's where the emotional clarity come in. You have been doing your own stuff, you have been doing, maintaining your day-to-day thing, you are being subtle, you are being living your life, but that passion, that this is something that your heart truly wants, and because you have not got for a long period of time, even though without your knowledge this is all you are craving all your life, and it created maybe a certain kind of depression, certain kind of lack mentality, certain kind of not mentality. You feel like that life is this empty sometimes. You feel like you do everything, but the sense of satisfaction, I also got that, lack of satisfaction, sense of fulfillment, there is a sense of void that lingers around you, and those kind of things. Just remember that, yeah, it is a part of our life. We are going to feel like that. We are not going to be completely get rid of void and this kind of emptiness. That is also, without emptiness there is no meaning of fullness. But right now what they're saying, let go, you know, try not to focus on that emptiness, try to focus on how to manifest this love by knowing your emotional need. Once you know exactly your absolute emotional need, this discontent gonna bring you content, and this gonna drive you to bring justice, and then you can do whatever you truly your heart desire. Then you are not gonna be confused, then you are not gonna be in dilemma. Of course those cycle gonna come in as you go along in the process, but the initiation, you're gonna start something new with this hope, with this belief, with this trust that it gonna bring something, emotional fulfillment with nine of cups. You know, I'm also saying nine of pentacles is more, both of them are, you know, independence, fulfillment, being, you know, just being comfortable in your own skin. And that kind of mentality, you know, like you know, love never gonna happen, you know, always feel kind of gloom doom. Try to maneuver, try to get away from that energy at this moment, you know, because that's gonna propel your initiation towards this new journey. It's gonna make you feel more that you are doing finally some kind of justice to yourself, and not just putting yourself aside and try to tell yourself, okay, this is life, just go along, just ride along, don't think deep, don't go deep, don't dream higher. No, dream higher. Without dream higher, you are not gonna go anywhere. Anyway, Pisces, I hope you get something out of it, and I hope you stay well, and I will talk to you later. Okay, see you, bye.